Good morning, dear blessed families and leaders. How are you? I am very happy and grateful to be able to meet you through today's Hyojeong CheonBo special workshop. Welcome to the Hyojeong CheonBo special workshop.
수련회에 참석하신 여러분들을 환영합니다.
Although it may be difficult due to the COVID-19 pandemic, I pray that you will always be healthy and that all your wishes will come true. I would like us to offer a big round of applause of gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and true parents for giving us their love and grace and allowing us to hold this Hyojeong CheonBo special workshop. I would also like to thank Hyojinim, Hungjinim, and Daemonim who are protecting us and cooperating with us, wishing that we can be victorious and have development. And I express my gratitude to our absolute good ancestors and to the angels of heaven. Let us offer a big round of applause in gratitude, hoping that today's workshop will be filled with great grace. Dear brothers and sisters, Cheongsung, sincere devotion and prayer are very important in this life of faith. How can we say that we are living a life of faith if we don't pray or don't offer Cheongsung? It takes a lot of Cheongsung to allow the physical and spiritual worlds to cooperate and resonate with each other. In today's opening ceremony speech, I will talk about Cheongshim Won's providence, Cheongsung and prayer life, and the Heavenly Tribal Messiah Victorious families registered as CheonBo. First, I will talk about the Cheongshim Won providence. Let us read the words given by our true mother at Cheonjeonggung Palace. Let the earth create the environment and move the spirit world. Cheongshim is a place where True Father is with us 365 days a year. Everything can be done with Cheongsung and prayer. Centered in Cheongshim, who attends True Father, Hyojinim, Hungjinim, and Daemonim. Our daily lives should become a lifestyle where all members love each other and become one. You should be able to go to Cheongshin 365 days a year to see True Father, and you should be able to converse on the four-position foundation. As a place where humanity can always experience and live with true parents, and as a place where you can interact with the spirit world, we must pray that Cheongshin and make a wish for the 7.7 billion people around the world can meet true parents as soon as possible. That is why we have to be able to meet True Father 365 days a year. And in Cheongshin centering on Hyojinim, who opens and liberates the deepest realms of heaven and turns it into a flower garden, as a Lord who opens the gates of loyalty and filial piety. Hungjinim, who is the commander-in-chief of the spirit world, and in the true children who are in the spirit world, we must attend them in order to fulfill the will of the heavenly parents on earth. True parents allow them to cooperate and work with the blessed families on earth, interacting with the spirit world through prayer and devotion. Next, let us see the words that are spoken by True Mother at the Great CheonBo Festival, October 11, 2020. The Cheongshin is the most important thing. In the future, it will be called Cheonshim. Moreover, when it comes to True Father and true children, with Hyojinim and Hungjinim being in the spirit world, no one can claim that he or she is working as their substitute on earth. It is the same for my sons in the spirit world. This can only be done through me, the True Mother. So our True Mother changed Cheongshin name to Cheonshim.
참 아버님
Providence is
중심으로
being carried out
세상에
centering
사는
on true
참
Father in the
어머님께서
spirit world
중심이 되셔서
and on earth centering
섭리를
on true Mother.
진행하고 있는 것입니다.
Because the will must be done on earth, true Father in the spirit world, Hyojunim, Hongjunim, and Daemonim, and centered on true Mother on earth, we are working together, carrying out the works of the spirit world. The place for offering Jeongsung to fulfill these words of true Mother is Cheonshimwon. During my life on earth, I will create all the conditions for things to run smoothly, just like flowing water. I hope that President Gi-sung Lee takes full responsibility for planning Cheonshimwon as a place to cultivate pure water and talented people who can relate to the pure 심정 of heaven. This is the most important work. To all those who have a big heart and wish to get closer to God, true parents and true children, I will allow them to pray in the Cheonshimwon and to offer their conditions of devotions there. Let us next read the words that were given by True Mother during the inauguration ceremony of President Gi-sung Lee as Cheonshimwon Director on October 30th, 2020, about what is Cheonshimwon and what is your mission. Firstly, Cheonshimwon is the hub for three central provisions of Cheonil-guk. It has been said that Cheonshimwon is the central place of Cheonil-guk devotion, the central place of all Cheonil-guk's spiritual providences, and the central place of spiritual development of Cheonil-guk leaders and blessed families. Second, it has been said that Cheonshimwon is the headquarters of heavenly works. After True Mother goes to the spiritual world, from then on, True Father and I from the spirit world will move this earth freely together with God. And for that, the headquarters must be the Cheonshimwon, said True Mother. Third, this place must become a Cheonshim training site. It was said that at Cheonshimwon, we must build a foundation of perfect devotion, and on that basis, we must carry out all spiritual providences. We must worship the heavens, and we must create a group of second and third generation leaders, the so-called pastors. And under this foundation, we must develop the spirituality of pastors and the spirituality of blessed families. We must deeply sympathize with their hearts of heavenly parent and true parents and discover and cultivate our heavenly hearts. The true establishment of Cheonil-guk will become reality. Last May 10th, during the victorious ceremony of the 61st anniversary of the holy marriage of true parents, the true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, through their inheritance of the Cheonshimwon special prayer room's grace, said that all blessed families shall inherit the grace of Cheonshimwon in their homes. The Cheonshimwon prayer room grace heritage ceremony is being held in churches on every continent of the world. In September, in heavenly Korea and heavenly Japan, the grace of Cheonshimwon was bequeathed to each of the churches in their 5 districts and to all local churches. All churches that received the Cheonshimwon prayer room are connected 24 hours a day with the training center's Cheonshimwon, and by offering Cheongsung at any time, great grace has been received from heavenly parent and true parents. Next, I will talk about Cheongsung and the life of prayer. Let us see true parents' words. True Father said that when we offer Jeongsung, we should long true parents. You must truly long for true parents. If you do, you will be able to meet us in dreams and through revelations. Such phenomenon have never been taken place in the world. True parents are directing the environment beyond space, time, and space. How is this happening? We are doing so with the help of God. Among all antenna, God's antenna is the highest. A high antenna can beam a signal to everywhere, anywhere in the world. God informs you through the spiritual world. God teaches missionaries thoroughly, without exception. God teaches amid persecution. If someone comes to persecute you, God will teach you how to answer. A person who has had such experiences, even while dying, cannot conceive that God does not exist. A person who has experienced that within the substantial realm can live together with God to his or her very core. Second, we have to have time to offer Jeong-seong. A good doctor can tell what kind of illnesses his patients have just by looking at their facial color. They can tell by watching their patients walk. In the same way, your spiritual antenna must be high, and it must have the ability to sense things. For this to happen, it is necessary to offer conditions of devotion. Prayer is truly powerful. Prayer allows you to be in complete control of your environment without having to say a single word. Before going somewhere, I always pray for 24 hours focused on my goal. I pray even while I'm eating and resting. I don't pray for my own sake. I pray for the sake of humanity and for God, said True Father. Third, we have to have the conviction that if we pray, everything will happen. When I pray, I am holding on to the top of the world, fighting to make it change to the right path. In 5 minutes, I am sweating. This is the toughest battle. When Jesus prayed knowing that he was going to the cross, he shed sweat and blood. That was a battle. I can say that it was the final fight. You must have the conviction that prayer never fails to accomplish things. I am saying that after praying, do not hesitate. Do not question by asking yourself, does God hear my prayer? Believe what I told you and think, it will be done. If you keep praying like this for the next 10 years or the next 100 years, you will go up. You will never go down. And if you tell God that you will never give up on the path, then God will definitely help you. Emphasize True Father. Fourth, we must mobilize the spirit world. If you're going to mobilize the spirit world, you have to be at the forefront and invest more sincere devotion than any of your ancestors. You must, or you have to be more than just a devoted son or daughter or a loyal subject. It is a time when the spirit world and the physical world come together, and your responsibility is to mobilize and guide your ancestors, creating an environment where your ancestors are guiding people spiritually toward you, so that you can bring them closer to true parents. Fifth, the word stop is not in True Father's vocabulary. When we went to South America, we had no intention of causing loss to anyone. So we had to start everything on our own and build everything with our own hands. However, we never succumbed to fatigue. I could not get tired because I wanted to resurrect South America so that it becomes a continent that can help the world. I tell you that as long as there are people who are investing devotion to this, it will work. Now I'm getting close to the age of 80, but I am adding something more every day. I do not quit. Today I should shed one more drop of sweat than I shed yesterday. Take one more step. Do one more thing. This is how I can move forward. The word stop is not in my vocabulary. The word stop is connected with quit and death. The word advance is connected with the flourishing and with the kingdom of heaven, said True Father. Lastly, let us see the words that were given at the CheonBo Festival, commemorating the 9th anniversary of True Father's holy ascension, about the heavenly true Messiah in the CheonBo induction. True parents are responsible to bring rebirth and resurrection to all of fallen humanity, giving new life to all people as God's children. For this reason, we inaugurated the blessing ceremonies in 1960. Over the past 60 years, many couples throughout the world received the blessing. Even so, in order to create the environment in which Heavenly Parents' dream can be fulfilled, true parents must show that they themselves have achieved that dream, said True Mother. And True Mother said, expressing great blessing, that CheonBo families are CheonBo flowers that never wither or change. The blessed families registered as CheonBo. The CheonBo flowers spread throughout the world, and the beautiful and shining CheonBo flowers in full bloom fill the 7 continents and all nations on this earth. Then in 2027, on the day we celebrate the 60th of Heavenly Parents' Day together with True Mother, the only begotten daughter, all CheonBo families around the world will gather in attendance of the Heavenly Parents centering on this nation. We will sing and feast together, offering gratitude and honor to true Heavenly Parents. May every one of you become families that realize this day without fail, and thereby become the prominent and noble CheonBo families of the Cheonbok era, of whom everyone can be proud. It is true parents' wish and prayer that, as CheonBo families that receive the great love of our Heavenly Parent, you will blossom brilliantly forevermore as beautiful CheonBo flowers, said True Mother. Thank you, True Mother, for blessing us with these words. Beloved, blessed families, I hope that through today's CheonBo special workshop, you can feel the deep 심정 of true parents and can become sons and daughters of Hyojang. I hope you can really love your ancestors, bless them, liberate them from the pain caused by sin. And I pray that through the Hyojang offering ceremony, heavenly blessings will be poured upon you and your country. I hope you can walk with victorious path of registered CheonBo families. Your devotion will absolutely come true. Let us move forward together. I conclude my speech by wishing that you will receive great grace and blessing through Hyojang CheonBo special workshop. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love you.